Hey guys, Ed from Passion for Petrol. I'm here today at the Bike and Boot in the Peak District for our first car meet of the year. Here we have my Polo GTI. It's like quite a bit done to it. It's a stage 2 car, so it's running about 300 brake horsepower, over 500 newton meters of torque. Load of handling mods, got some coilovers on there. Basically just like an everyday sort of track use car is what I was aiming for, but it's my pride and joy. Hopefully, I don't think it'll be the nicest one in the car park. We have got some really cool things coming out this evening. So yeah, let's film some of those for you. A few visual mods on this one. We've got some nice carbon fiber mirror caps. We've got the Racing Line decal to demonstrate that I've got quite a lot of Racing Line products on this car. A bit of a fanboy. Upgraded discs and pads up front with some performance pack brakes. Yeah, I think I've gone for a bit of an angry stormtrooper look with this one. That's my kind of thing, red, white and black. Back end, not too much done there. Tuned by MRC down in Banbury, big in the VAG scene for their work. Done a really, really great job on this one. Cobra Sport exhaust system, they are a Sheffield-based company. Sheffield, of course, famous for inventing stainless steel. So the Mark 6 Polo has the 2-litre EA 888 engine in it, obviously in the Golf R's as well. This one in particular, we've got a decat downpipe married up with a full exhaust system. We've got a nice APR intake, back to the turbo, upgraded intercooler on the front, of course, all necessary for stage 2, but this car in itself only weighs about 1,300 kilograms. So with about 300 brake horsepower, this thing is pretty quick. I've got 0 to 60 down to about 5 seconds now. So for a front wheel drive car, not too bad, but handling mods are also important. So obviously I've gone for the remove the rear seats because who needs passengers, eh? Taking about 40 kg out the rear. We've got a lovely K-brace from Bath Motorsport helping to stiffen the rear end of this car. So I'm running KW V3 3-way adjustable coilovers on this car, sitting at a pretty nice ride height, but still high enough for the horrible roads in this country. We've got some wheel spacers on both axles of the car, upgraded front brakes, and some RS3 cooling ducts at the back as well. Interior wise, we've kept it simple. We've got a lovely carbon fibre steering wheel from AliExpress, would you believe it? Got the lovely tartan seats in here because you've got to keep the GTI heritage going, guys. Tartan seats came in many, many years ago and they should never die. So we're here with Connor with his lovely 1.2 Polo. Tell me what mods you've had done to it.
I've done absolutely nothing to it other than black badging it.
Love it.
Accidentally decatting it.
So that adds about 5 brake horsepower and then your decat.
Well, it's red as well.
Oh.
It's red. That's at least 15.
500 brake horsepower in this, buddy.
Exactly right there. 500 rear wheel drive.
Oh yeah, lovely.
No, what I'd like to do to it, I'm not really going to do much to it. I just want to put some coilies on it, really.
Yeah, nice. Make it sit nice and low.
It's a tank at the moment. So.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, it's a 1.2 Polo. You can't really do much with it, but as a first car, it does me well. It does me well. I get from A to B.
It's better than my first car, 100%.
Exactly.
What kind of car would you like to end up in the future?
Well, ooh, that's a tough one. How much money have I got?
You've got 30 grand.
30 grand. It's not a car, I'd like a caddy.
Caddy?
Yeah, I'd love a caddy.
We love a VW caddy. When they're done up nice, they look really,
Yeah,
really
they
nice
look
actually.
amazing.
Yeah, low to the ground, nice wheels.
Oh, exactly.
It's the way to go. We've got a VW guy. Like him already.
Exactly.
All right, yeah, cool. So Chris, we've got your Jag XJS. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's a 1996 XJS Celebration, which is they were the run-out model after, crikey, I think 23 years of manufacture.
Wow.
So they sort of threw everything in it. It's got, bearing in mind how old it is, it's got aircon, electric seats, electric windows, obviously, sports control on the gearbox. So they, special alloys, special interior, soft, different leather, etc., etc.
All the bells and whistles.
All the bells and whistles, yeah.
Well, it's a really beautiful car. In fact, the paint is actually in better condition than my 2020 Polo, strangely.
It's not the original paint, but
oh, okay, that'll be why, right?
It's had a respray. It's actually, I bought the car a year ago when I was 60, and I had exactly not this car, but this model, this colour, when they were brand new, back in 1996. So
it's a little throwback.
I think it was a 60th birthday present.
Yeah.
And it's, I love it. It is it's old enough to feel like a classic, but not so old that you can't keep up with the traffic and you're a bit of a pain to everybody on the road.
And it still looks great.
Yeah. It kind of looks. They don't build a car that looks remotely like it.
No, they really
anymore.
don't. Everything's becoming really rounded and boring, but this is kind of long bonnet, very sort of angular still actually.
Yeah.
It's a good looking thing. Got the pinstriping on the side as well. It's a classy spec.
It's the pinstripe is actually hand painted.
Oh wow, okay.
Not a transfer, which is how they do it today. But it's a 4-litre engine. They did a V12 as well, 6-litre V12, but these were far more common for economy, etc.
V12 minutes would be absolutely
V12
crazy.
you're down to single figures.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But yeah, it's just a lovely thing to own and just to tootle about in.
Good work.
The number of people that do that to me and let me out and say nice car mate and is incredible, because you don't see many.
No, you don't. I think I've probably seen one before this.
Yeah.
Well, one that looks as nice as this one anyway. You're going to keep it then? It's a long-term car?
Yes, absolutely.
Gorgeous. Well, thank you very much.
My son over there, who's slightly younger than you, it's the first time he's been in it. He wondered what the electric aerial was when that went up. He's never seen one before.
To be fair, it's quite foreign to me. This car's older than me, which is making me...
Yeah.
Cool. Another car's turned up. We've got an Aston Martin DB11. It's got a 4-litre V8 twin-turbo AMG-based engine, but developed by Aston Martin. This thing sounds and looks absolutely incredible, and this blue colour is insane. It's probably the nicest blue I've seen. I don't know. Has anyone got any facts and figures?
500 horsepower.
Okay, nice.
0 to 60.
So we're having a bit of an Aston Martin face-off tonight, guys. We've got a Vantage V8 rock-up. Now, I have to say, I was saying before to the owner, I think I prefer the DB11, but actually now I've got up close to this one. This thing looks really mean, and in this grey colour with the black accents, it's a really beautiful car. It's almost like a Nardo grey, but a little bit different. Same engine as the DB11. You've got the 4-litre V8, AMG base, but developed by Aston again, pushing around the 500 brake horsepower mark. This thing is quick. It's obviously the Roadster, so you've got a nice convertible. Perfect for the lack of sunny weather that we have in the UK, but nevertheless the car does look beautiful for it. Interior, obviously classic Aston Martin. You've got some nice Alcantara spread around the cockpit. It's just a beautiful place to be, isn't it, guys? It screams James Bond, and in fact if I had one I'd definitely be drinking martinis 24/7. I think this thing's great. Really mean front end, massive bonnet. Yeah, it's a pretty thing. So we've got an F82 BMW M4, beautiful car, mate. I like what you've done with it. Got the carbon skirts from standard, or have you added those on?
It's all M performance pack from BMW, so obviously starting from front lip, side skirts and rear diffuser is all factory OEM.
Oh right, okay.
Only the one I need to change is the boot lip, because
New
it's
wing.
not original.
Oh right, okay.
But at the moment it does the job, looks nice, but I'm gonna try to go for CS style lip.
Very nice. Yeah, the CSs look really good, don't they? Yeah. I think this is honestly, probably nicer to me than the new M4. I think this is a prettier looking car, but it's a 3-litre straight 6 twin turbo.
Twin turbo, yes.
Nice one.
Stock is 4255.
Okay.
I had it mapped for 5230 and pops and bangs, but it didn't work well, so I just put it back to stock. It's just decatted at the moment.
Yeah, very nice. Get too much attention from the police.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
If they stop it, just say no, it's stuck, it just quite loud. And I did alloy wheels because originally they come in diamond cut. I just didn't like that too much, so I powder coated them in gloss black.
Blacked it out.
I just liked it a little bit more, and it's got spaces, 12mm on front, 15 on back,
Cool.
just to give it a little bit this wideness.
Nice
Yeah, it does look better. I think about dropping a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe. These sit low anyway, I think, but I see people with their front look like that far off the ground.
Exactly. The moment I can drive through speed bumps, no problem, but it's just missing a few milliliters to look perfect.
Oh no, you need to scrape to have any fun. Yeah, it's a beautiful car. Thank you.